Welcome to the 4-night sailing on Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady. Here we are checking our luggage in. You will get your luggage tags at port. You can check your luggage in starting at 9:30 in the morning, but you will not be able to get on the ship until 1:30 in the afternoon at the earliest. You will get a designated time when you check in online, and please adhere to that because you do have to wait outside until it is your turn and time to go inside. So if it's very hot, you will need to have water. Please bring water with you because they do not provide that outside. The luggage tags are just handwritten. You're going to see that in a second. That's the luggage tag that you will get. Keep it on your luggage because that's the same luggage tag you will use to disembark the ship. This is the lines that they put you in. They designate what time you are to get on the ship. Once it is time for you to board, you will go inside. There is a dog that will sniff for illicit substances, and there were upgrades still available, which is very unusual when you're checking in on embarkation day, that there are still upgrades that you can choose if you want. Once you get called, you'll go to a designated desk. They'll go over your passport and all of the information that they need. It takes maybe about 5 minutes because you've taken care of most of the things online prior to check-in.
You don't usually have to get your picture taken there. When we had our picture taken on the app, and it showed up in our room, and it was pretty funny. And I had a problem with my passport. I kept putting my passport in and it kept rejecting it, and then all of a sudden Virgin would send me another email that I'm not checked in, and I kept calling them, and I ended up having to take care of that at the port. Beautiful port. We all know it's new, but it is just a gorgeous port. But it's a long walk from getting into the cruise terminal to the ship. And this is where we are now, getting ready to board Virgin.
One thing with Virgin, you will not get a sea pass. You will get a sea band. So it's a wristband that you wear for the entirety of the cruise, and that will take care of everything, getting into your room, paying for things.
Here we are, Kathleen's just getting on the ship there. Ahoy, sailors, as they would say. But the music was just so loud, we couldn't vlog or do anything in there because how loud the music was, and YouTube would give us a strike on our channel. So we just shut down the audio on that part and just kept going.
When you get onto the ship, you're going to board the ship on deck 6. And in deck 6, there is sort of like a roundabout, which has a lot of seating. It's sort of a lounge area. They have live music every night. You can get a drink there. There's a bar. So it's a nice, relaxing area. There's an ice cream shop. There's a pizza place. All of the food on Virgin is included. So that was definitely one of the highlights of the cruise. You did not have to pay for any specialty dining or any upcharges. The only upcharges that we would have had was the coffee shop. But since we were on a casino cruise, a free casino cruise from a land-based casino, we did not have to pay for our coffees in the coffee shop. That was included. Here we are going into the room.
That's pretty cool. Small.
Small.
I mean, it is really, I'm just saying, it is tight.
Beds are low.
Yeah.
You know what? Our suitcases might not fit under there.
Told you they wouldn't. Everybody keeps saying they don't fit.
Fudge.
They put them over here.
No, over here. They put them back here.
All right.
Well, we'll see. They might fit.
Yeah.
Has a hammock. When you sit in the hammock, you're going to need to move that chair because it is a little bit of a tight space, and as you swing back and forth, you're going to hit your feet on the chair or you'll hit your feet on the table. So definitely move the chair out of the way. It's very comfortable, and I imagine that tomorrow when we're at sea, I'm going to really enjoy sitting in this hammock and watching the sea go by. Please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. We really appreciate comments and feedback, and let us know what else you would like to see. And stay tuned. One trick you can do with suitcases in the rooms, the beds are very low, so your suitcase will not fit under the bed. And if you do not want to put it in the corner of the room or in the corner of the closet, then open it up and slip it under the bed. That way it will fit. Here we're going to muster. You have to watch the video in your room prior to going to muster to check in. Once you get up there, they will scan your badge and you will tell them that you watched the video. They'll confirm that, and then you're free to go and explore the ship and enjoy your cruise. This area was the game room area. They have puzzles, board games, a lot of the trivia happens in this area. And there's also a small little cafe where they have sandwiches and small bites to eat. So if you're hungry during the day and you don't want to go up to the galley, you can stop here and get some sandwiches.
Okay.
This is the galley. It is set up a little bit different than other cruise lines. So there are individual stations where you can pick up food. It's not like a traditional buffet. They have an American diner, which has breakfast all day, hamburgers, hot dogs, tacos, bento boxes, salad bar, noodles, so you can get whatever you want. You can also order at your table. There's little flags on the menus that are at the table, and you just pop the flag up and someone will come over and take your order and they'll deliver it directly to you if you choose to do that. And they also have a barcode that you can scan and order your food through the app. So there's multiple ways that you can order your food in the galley. The food was exceptional on Virgin, and again, no extra charge for any of the food on Virgin Voyages.
Yes, it was very good, and there was even desserts there that were unbelievable in little jars, and we kept going back for more and more with them. But if you ordered it at the counter, they would give you like a buzzer thing that when your food was ready, it would go off, and you come up and pick it up. And that in front of you right there is a popsicle stand with all fruit pops and things like that. That was very good. They're very nutritious on this ship. The whole Virgin Voyages is all about health consciousness, and that there is the water, and they have all different kinds of flavored water on the ship.
All of your drinks other than alcoholic drinks are included, and the specialty coffees. So the alcohol and the specialty coffees are an upcharge. Other than that, your juices, soda, water, that is all included. Coffee, tea is included, so you don't have to worry about that. That's the taco bar. The tacos are quite small, so you may want to order more than one.
Yeah, it's amazing. They're like 3 inches round, I guess it would be, and yes, they are very small. But you can order as many of them as you want, and that's a good thing.
This was the first day, so it was quite crowded in the galley. You know, everyone goes to get their lunch as soon as they get on board. One nice thing, our rooms were ready when we got on board, so we did not have to lug all of our carry-on stuff around with us while we were eating. We could go right to the room, put everything down, and then go up and get something to eat. So that was very nice on Virgin. We enjoyed that a lot. This is deck 17. We are getting ready for sail away. So we're trying to find our position that we want to see the sail away. We wanted to find some nice chairs for us to sit on and enjoy a glass of champagne while we toast it to Miami and getting ready for our cruise. There's a lot of space on the decks for you to sit and relax. The chairs that had the numbers on it are like little tiny cabanas, and they're no extra charge. There are some cabanas that you can rent on the ship for an upcharge, but the smaller ones, as you'll see here on the left-hand side, they're free of charge and you can just sit in them anytime you want. So we decided to go towards the aft where there's some seats with shading over it because it was hot. And here we're getting ready for the crew to announce that we are going to be sailing away shortly. And here comes the champagne.
In just a few moments, we will be toasting to our voyage. So grab a glass of those tiny bubbles, soak in the view, and let's get ready to set sail!
The entertainment staff on this ship, they really work very, very hard on all over the ship. You see them popping up here, popping up there. They're getting people involved. And with the trivia is running, I don't know how many times a day they have trivia, but it's all the time. And here we are getting ready to sail out of the port of Miami. We're the only ship there. Virgin is always the last one to leave port.
Yes, Virgin leaves at 6 p.m. out of Miami, which gives you time to enjoy the late afternoon and early evening in Miami. It was very nice being the last cruise ship to leave port.
And here we go. We're going to hear the horn. That means that we have left and the cruise has started. Now we're leaving. Okay, now we're heading down to the shops that are down there into the casino area. They have a tattoo parlor. We met the tattoo artist. He's a very nice guy. They have sunglasses. They have different shops that a lot of the other cruise ships don't have on theirs. And here we are going into the casino because we have a meet and greet, because the cruise that we're on is from
Resorts Casino in Atlantic City. It was a free offer that we had based on our status. So we decided to do the meet and greet, which if you ever do a comped casino cruise, definitely do the meet and greet on the first day, because they will go over a lot of information that if we didn't attend, we would not have known. There were some perks that we received because of being on the casino comp. This is going through into the lounge area. It was really neat going through this hallway. It's a little bit deceiving. It's sort of like a fun house, kind of, getting through the maze.
And here is the room that they have bingo on. They also have different shows throughout the week. It's interesting because to line up for the show, they line up in the middle of the casino. And they have lines of people in the middle of the casino, and then all of a sudden they disappear into this venue.
So with our cruise, being that we were on a casino comp, we were given some of the perks that the Virgin Voyages loyalty program gives to their other passengers. So we were able to receive 2 free specialty coffees per day per person, and all of the alcoholic drinks, or I should say any drinks, were included while we were playing in the casino. And our friend Liz had bought a bar tab, and she scrambled throughout the cruise to spend her bar tab because the drinks were included in the casino. So you could go down to the casino and get a free drink at any time. So every night when we were at dinner, she was asking us to please order drinks or specialty coffees so that she could use her bar tab. One thing with Virgin Voyages, they don't have drink packages, they have bar tabs. So you put a dollar amount on your account, and then they charge it off as you order drinks. This is the shore excursion area, and they have information about all the excursions that are available. We went to Key West and Bimini, so any excursions they had in those 2 locations, you could go to that desk and sign up. That's the model of the ship. The ship is laid out very, very well. There's only a couple areas that could be confusing, and that is with 2 of the restaurants, Razzle Dazzle and Pink Agave. They're located on deck 6, but the way deck 6 is designed, you have to go either up a deck or down a deck to get across to the forward part of the ship where Pink Agave and Razzle Dazzle are, and then either go up or down the steps. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, it's very easy to navigate the ship.
Yeah, the elevators and things like that were the regular elevators. They weren't the smart ones that some of the ships have. This is the game room. They have games all over the place, board games that is, that you can use anytime you want. It's open 24/7. And another interesting thing about this ship was the Wi-Fi, the free Wi-Fi, worked really well. I could do Instagram and download reels off their free Wi-Fi. I couldn't do YouTube, but I could do Instagram. So you could even stream different videos on Instagram and YouTube and watch them on their free Wi-Fi, which any other cruise ship, you just don't see it at all.
No, not with the basic Wi-Fi. You actually have to upgrade to their premium package, which can be very costly, and the free internet here was very good. This is us checking in at the Wake. That's where we ate dinner the first night. This is the steakhouse. It was delicious. The food was unbelievable. You can order as much as you want, appetizers, entrees, dessert, and there is no upcharge if you order a second entree or anything like that. We really enjoyed the Wake. We actually tried to make reservations at the Wake for a second night, but we're told that we could not because they only allow you to make reservations at each restaurant one time because they want to be fair and allow everyone to have the opportunity to try all of the restaurants. So that's positive and negative, especially if you have certain foods that you do not like or are adverse to. It could make it difficult for you making reservations. Michael got the clam chowder and I had the Caesar salad, which both were delicious. And then Michael had the lamb chops for an entree and I had the filet. Both were cooked beautiful. And Michael, I know, said that the lamb chops were exceptional.
Yes, they really were.
With a group, this is a suggestion that I would have for making your dining reservations. If you know that you want to eat in a specific restaurant more than once, have one person from your group make reservations for that restaurant, and then have another person from the group make a reservation on their app for that restaurant, because it would not allow me to make reservations for the same restaurant twice. I made all of the reservations for our group, and that was a lesson learned and maybe a nice little tidbit of information to give you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned where we go to Key West and we lose our golf cart.